What is up, you beautiful people? You are very welcome along to our match reaction here on Anfield Agenda after Liverpool have once again come from behind to beat Luton by 4-1. It wasn't easy at times, but we got the job done. The second half comeback that we've become accustomed to once again happened, and we're here to take you guys through all the big moments of the game. Of course, asking you guys as always to let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Drop a like on the stream if you haven't done so, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So, what I need from you good people first is some suggestions for the man of the match poll. As you know, this is a democracy, and we want you guys to help us pick the man of the match. So we need some suggestions for the poll. Obviously, I'm thinking Watoro and Alexis got to be in there. After that, we need some more suggestions. And I'm going to try my best to figure it out. But let's... So VVD, Maka, Endo. We need one more. So, Ben or Connor, if you're listening, we'll have VVD, please. We'll have Endo, McAllister, and we need one more. Ooh, I'm trying to look at the chat. Lots of people saying Bradley, and I'm biased, so I'm going to go with Bradley. So go with Bradley, please, gentlemen, if we be so kind. Bradley, Van Dijk, Gakpo. No, Bradley, Van Dijk, McAllister and Endo. So Bradley, Van Dijk, McAllister, Endo. If we could get that poll up, that would be hugely appreciated. And we will leave it to the good folks of the Anfield Agenda community to, of course, have their say. 2 assists today from Alexis McAllister. 1 assist from Andy Robertson as well. So great news. There we go. There is the man of the match poll up. And thank you to the guys in the background for getting that up. Now look, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get into it. We're going to go through statistics. We're going to talk about the game. But of course, we wouldn't be here quite simply without our friends. Valentine's Day has been and gone, but I already know what's next on your minds. You guys are asking yourself, with Easter coming up, what could I use to make sure that the Easter bunny is presentable and well groomed? Fear no more, my friends. My recommendation is the all-new Performance Package 5.0 Ultra. This beauty here from our friends at Manscaped. It's designed to elevate your grooming game and shine like the bunny-loving enthusiast I know that you are. Join myself and 10 other million men worldwide who use Manscaped to protect our crown jewels and make sure that they're nice and groomed. You can get yourself 20% off and free shipping. That is 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com using our discount code Anfield20. Let me tell you a little bit about this fantastic Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra. This device right here, this is the piece of kit you're looking for. It features skin-safe technology. It's got a guarding, it's got this fantastic LED light as well. To make sure that you are protected even in the darkest of environments. And it also comes with, it's waterproof by the way as well, forgot to mention that. The package also features the Weed Whacker 2.0, which is this baby here, which shaves your nostril and ear hair. And also comes with a couple of free gifts. It comes of course with the ball deodorant and ball toner, but mainly you get yourselves the boxer briefs and the shed travel bag. Don't forget, it's 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com with our discount code or by scanning the QR code on screen. You can also get yourself the Beard Hedger Pro Kit designed to shape and sculpt your scruff effortlessly. All of that available at manscaped.com. 20% off and free shipping by scanning that QR code. Thank you. Right, Endo's a joke, said Alec. I hope you mean that in a good way, because he was brilliant again today. The man of the match poll is it's pretty one-sided so far. We've already had over 1,000 votes, but we're going to leave it running for the entirety of the match reaction. Let's have a look at some of the stats from today's game then. They are on the screen there for you if you want to have a look, with thanks to our friends of course at Lineup Builder. Do check them out. 61% possession for Liverpool versus 39% for Luton Town. An incredible 29 shots on goal from the Reds, 13 on target, to Luton's 12 attempts on goal with 3 on target. Corners, 13 for Liverpool, 4 for Luton Town. 504 passes for the Reds, 322 for Luton. XG for Liverpool of 3.31, with Luton Town having 1.03. So we outperformed our XG just a little bit, and Luton, well, they were pretty much on the money. So there we go. Well done to everybody involved. There's some of your stats from today's game. For me, I thought, even though we were 1-0 down at half time, I said it in the first half, I say it again, we weren't playing bad football. We were just very wasteful in the final third. Eventually, Mr. Diaz found his shooting boots and got himself a goal, but 2 headers were the important goals in this game. Both of them with assists from Alexis McAllister. Your first goal coming from Liverpool's captain, Mr. Virgil van Dijk. Second one, Cody Gakpo. Third goal was Lucho via the left foot with an assist for Andy Robertson. And the fourth one came from Mr. Harvey Elliott, who marked his 100th career appearance for Liverpool tonight, the 4th youngest to ever do it. What a way to mark 100 games up for Harvey Elliott, and congratulations to him. So many players missing, but still the Reds march on, said Chris O'Connor. Best team in the world, no diggity, no doubt. Do you know what though? I mean, the amount of people who went 1-0 down that were just giving up. Now, to be fair to the Anfield Agenda community, there was far more people saying, come on now. This team deserve the respect of never giving up on them. Yes, Luton Town went ahead. Yes, it was a kick in the nuts. And yes, we could and should have defended it better. But to come out in the second half with 9 or 10 injuries, 1-0 down, with the league title on the line, and do what we did again, that takes courage. That takes bravery. And that doesn't happen by accident. So to Jurgen, to the coaches, to the players, that is it. That's the spirit. That's what makes league champions. Keep fighting game by game, week by week. Do not give up. And you knew when the first goal went in, you knew what was happening. Luton knew what was happening. Anfield knew what was happening. And it happened. We steamrolled them. And it's so satisfying to watch. But of course, you wish you didn't have to keep going to the well. But 4-1 to be 1-0 down at half time, that is title contenders, ladies and gentlemen. That is the stomach. That is the balls of champions. So many dismissed the first half. Knew we'd come out better in the second half, said Emma. Virgil calmed the situation. Robert made it safe, said he how. It's a joke Endo only cost 16 million. He was exceptional today. The part of the game that really summed up everything Endo was about for me was winning the ball back really high up the pitch late in the second half, and he played the ball to Gakpo, who shot wide. But that's our defensive midfielder, nearly in line with our centre forward. That is how small we were making that pitch. That is how high up we were looking to press. And I think McAllister deserves a special mention today as well. He was incredible. Absolutely incredible. A little warrior out there. And deservedly so far, he is leading the Anfield Agenda Man of the Match poll with nearly 2,000 votes cast so far. It is Alexis McAllister with 42% who is leading, but of course we'll leave that running for the remainder of the stream. Could have had more goals if we were more clinical, yes, but I mean, that's not what we're going with. That's not the narrative we're taking from this. It is balls on them boys like Bengali tigers, as the boys in, I think from Man About Dog once said. 2 assists from Maka. What a performance, said Sean. Craig, your man of the match for best commentary. Thank you, Lucas. I had so much fun today. Incredible numbers on the stream. Incredible support for the channel. And as you can see in the top left-hand corner as well, incredible numbers from subscribers. So if you haven't yet done, please do hit that subscribe button. Diaz, man of the match for Fernando. Respectfully to Lucho, who did work his socks off, I don't think you can miss that many chances and get man of the match. But he did get himself a goal, and I am very happy for that. And it was lovely to see his father celebrate as well. And I only caught one glance of this, and I'm open to be corrected, but was Papa Lucho replicating son Lucho with the short sleeves and the gloves? If he was, I love it. I love it. But it was nice to see the camera zoom in on him celebrating as well after everything that he and his family have been through. Sid Collins, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC, sir. Thank you. Do I watch Doctor Who? I do not know. I think Dan's was brilliant, said Owen Keys when he came on. Yeah, he looked lively. Best YouTube channel in the world, said Ellie the Red. Yes, we love that, Ellie. Craig, can the benches be added to the lineup graphic in the future? No. The reason I say no is it would get to a point where the text is too small. Now, what we can do is find a way maybe to have a ticker going across the bottom with the substitutes, but no, it wouldn't work on the screen the way we have it. Now all 5 forwards have 10 goals. Yeah, there was a great stat that Connor sent to me that somebody on Twitter posted, and I will read it out. A guy by the name of Michael Reed said Luis Diaz is the 5th player to score 10 plus goals for Liverpool this season, after Salah with 19, Diogo Jota with 14, Darwin with 13, and Gakpo with 11 in Liverpool's 39th game of the campaign. This is the earliest into a season as a top flight club that Liverpool have ever had 5 different players reach 10 plus goals. Remarkable. And also James Pearce letting us know that not only was it Elliott's 100th cap today, but of course he capped that 100th cap, or 100th appearance I should say, with a goal as well. And we can't forget about young Elliott tonight as well, so congratulations to him. Never had any doubt, Craig. Delighted that you didn't either. Yeah, for once people can't accuse me of being negative, Niall. I was saying all along, let's not give up, let's keep fighting, let's keep going. So, Liverpool's last 6 results: 1-5-2, 1-4-1, lost 3-1, 1-3-1, 1-4-1, 1-4-1. Plenty of goals. Elliott was world class. Elliott's been brilliant. I love Harvey Elliott, and I've been saying for the longest time, people need to get off the kid's back. He has been exceptional at coming into what is a really difficult environment to try and grab yourself a starting place in, because we are jam-packed full of talent. But wherever he's played, he might not be setting the world alight, but he is a steady, good pro, and he is starting to add in a few goals to his game as well. I love Elliott, and I'm always happy to see him get minutes. I need to say thank you to Blighty as well for gifting a membership. Thank you very much to, is it Tin Punkovic? Thank you, Blighty. Appreciate you, mate. Craig, a curious question. How important will the goal difference be for the title challenge? I mean, it's a really difficult question to answer, Mervyn, because it could be important, it could not. I mean, you don't want to let it get away from you, but I can't help but think of 13-14, where we started to concentrate on the goal difference too early, chase the Palace game, and look what happened. So I'd say, look, keep chipping away at it. Never take your foot off the gas, but you don't want to do anything too risky either. You know, let's get the points on the board and see how it goes with a few games to go. Right now, Liverpool top the league with 60 points, and certainly we've done a goal difference, no harm whatsoever. Is our goal difference as good as City's? Bear with me. I'll get the live league table up on my phone and we'll go through these statistics. By the way, if it's still underway in Europe, it's Napoli 1, Barcelona 1, Robert Lewandowski and Victor Osimhen with the goals there. It's still scoreless in Porto between Arsenal and Porto. And the league table looks like this. Liverpool have a goal difference of 38, Manchester City 32, and Arsenal 36. Now, Arsenal, of course, and Manchester City do have a game in hand on us, but right now we have a 2-goal lead over Arsenal and a 6-goal lead over Manchester City. But most importantly, we have a point lead over both of them. Just think where we were last season, then to rebuild, and within a new season, we're top by 4 points. Love this club, and we all love you, best YouTuber. Thank you so much, Jack. Tonight was one of those nights, mate, where it was just a goddamn pleasure, in all honesty, to be with everybody, to celebrate it like we did. These are the nights I live for, and they put us through the ringer, you know, they do, but God, it's sweet when the payoff happens, isn't it? And you get that turnaround. 1-0 down at half-time to win 4-1 again. That is your Liverpool Football Club. That's what it means to these boys in Klopp's last season. And they're going to fight for every single point. Make no mistake about it. Tanya Wheatley said, who's above Liverpool in the league table? That would be nobody, my friend. That would be absolutely bloody nobody. What else we got? What do I think of Tottenham? A good team, but too inconsistent. And not a deep enough squad. You know, at the start of the season, was it Neville, by the way? I want to rewind back a minute. I feel like it was Gary Neville not 2 months ago that said Spurs will finish above Arsenal and Liverpool. Now, I could be wrong. I don't think I am. But I could be. And also, little hello again to Florian Plettenberg. Hey Florian, what do you think Xabi's thinking right now, mate? Do you thinking, let's go to that Bayern Munich team that are all kinds of terrible at the minute? Or do you think he's thinking, I wouldn't mind me a bit of that Anfield atmosphere. I wouldn't mind me a bit of those memories. I wouldn't mind me a bit of that magic. What do you think, Florian? You still standing over your, he prefers Bayern Munich at this point? No, he doesn't. Stop making stuff up. We all know where Xabi wants to be. He'll look at that result tonight and think, what happened to Nunez? Again, he's just felt something un poco, I believe was the phrase Klopp said, which was something, I think, something small, something little. I don't speak Spanish. But yeah. So hopefully he should be back. I missed the super chat. Sorry, Connor. Let me scroll back up, bro. Tanya, we've done. Jack, we've done. Connor said, Craig, the fans, the second half, wow, so loud. Yeah, it was. You could see it. Like, sometimes you can't see atmosphere. Sometimes you can. And once that first goal went in, mate, I could sense it. I could see it. The place was absolutely rocking. Boxed Will said, LFC right where we belong, overneath everybody else. Mate, if I could like that more than once, I would. We are absolutely overneath everybody else right at the minute, Will. And hopefully we're overneath everybody by the end of the campaign, bro. Craig, I thought the atmosphere looked great, said Owen Keys. Yeah. Look, people talk about the Anfield atmosphere at times as this mythical thing that doesn't exist. I always try to describe it as a living, breathing thing that can't be forced, can't be manipulated, but reacts to what's going on the pitch. And I know Jurgen was frustrated in the first half when there was some groaning when Elliott overhit a pass through, but that's what atmosphere is. That's what then goes and creates the atmosphere in the second half. When we got one goal back, look what happened again. Again and again and again. Steamroll, momentum, confidence, noise, intimidation. And it's not fake. It just doesn't always happen when you're playing Crystal Palace at 12:30 on a Saturday. Sometimes it needs something to happen on the pitch. A goal, a reaction, a tackle, a shitty red card, Arteta acting like an asshole on the sideline. These are the type of things that make Anfield what it is. And when Anfield is on it, and when those moments arrive, the rest is history. Loving the stream. Quick question. Can we expect some of our players back for Wembley? I think, and again, I don't want to give false hope. I think there's a good shout for Mo. Honestly, don't know what to expect with Darwin. Other than that, no, I don't think we'll see anybody else return. I think Bradley getting substituted today gave us an indication that he's probably ready in Klopp's mind to play in the final at Wembley. And by the way, what an occasion that will be for young Conor Bradley if he starts at Wembley. I mean, what a start to his Liverpool career. And after everything, of course, he and his family have been through recently, you know, it's testament to the character of the young man. And I'm so happy for him. Endo is so underrated, said Footy Banter. He'd been doing his work, breaking down play with little praise. Only Klopp can see how important he is. I've been a convert to the Endo fan club for the past few months, mate. I think it took me a while to see it, I won't lie. And it took him a while, I think, to understand the 10 or 15 yards higher that Klopp wanted him to press than he was used to at Stuttgart. But I said it at the start of the stream, and I'm going to say it again. That moment where he laid the ball off to Gakpo, winning the ball deep in their half as a defensive midfielder, tells you everything you need to know about Waturo. He's on it at the minute, and what a bargain it looks like. Yes, we lost out in Caicedo, and yes, Endo's 31, but my God, what a difference he's making to our midfield. And I think Alexis McAllister definitely deserves that mention today as well. The first time I seen them play together in the most recent collection of games, gone back about 3 or 4, wasn't that impressed. As we've gone on week by week, the understanding between the two of them seems to have grown. McAllister looks full of confidence at the minute. And again, just incredible. Just incredible to keep doing it week after week like we've done. Absolutely love Macca and Endo, said Aunt Tim. So glad we dodged the bullet. Endo's been a revelation. What a player, said Rich. Captain stepped up when the team needed him. Yes, he did, with a bullet of a header as well. And what I loved about that Virgil van Dijk goal is 2 players tried to stop him. Can't remember who the first one was. He shrugged him off. Then Ogbene tried to track Virgil's run. but Virg just got there ahead of him. And again, much love to Alexis McAllister for 2 quick assists. Endo, Maka and Grav were class today, said unconfirmed. Again, it's great to see all of them start to get back and build confidence. I think that will play a huge part today for Gakpo as well in building his confidence. You know, Klopp has said he's had to utilise him in lots of different positions this year. Some of them positions he knows isn't his best. But again today, didn't let his head drop, got himself a goal with a header. Same for Diaz, by the way. Lots of players would have got frustrated and annoyed and thrown their toys out of the pram, but he kept fighting and eventually got his goal. Yes, he will think he should have had some more, but he kept going, kept playing, and I love that fighting spirit we're seeing from Lucho. It's brilliant, and it's infectious, isn't it? All of it, the whole lot of it, the whole vibe. My confidence has grown somewhat today, said Ben Barrett. Joe was class again, said Carol Gorgie. Yep, he was. Right, Squawka have said Virgil van Dijk has now played 4 consecutive Premier League games without losing a single aerial duel. Wow. 4 games in a row without losing one header. That's your captain, ladies and gentlemen. We love that, and well in. Thank you for sharing that stat with us, Connor. And also credit to Squawka, who gave us that stat as well. That was on social media. Thought Endo was bang average. Did you? I don't know what you were looking at then. Honestly, if you thought Endo was bang average, you don't know football. Sorry. Don't mean to be harsh to you, but if we're going to talk shite, then I'm going to reply to you in the same way. Endo was brilliant today. McAllister, brilliant. If you don't agree with that, that's on you, mate. Honestly, in all honesty, he was brilliant. Right, let's have a look at the poll. So we did ask you for your man of the match, and we're going to keep it going for a few more minutes. Right now, McAllister is winning it with 40% of the vote. In second place is Wataru Endo, who, see, isn't crap because he's second in the vote. And then we've got Virgil van Dijk, who's pretty much level pegging there, and Conor Bradley with 13%. Dan will be a good one. I got to admit, Khalil, I don't know too much about young Jaden Dan. Honestly, I didn't even know what, I'm going to be honest, I didn't even know what part of the pitch he played in when he was coming on. But I did notice that he certainly, again, looked like he had not missed a beat out there. So yeah, credit to him. And credit to Klopp again for giving these kids the opportunity. Yes, sometimes injuries needs must, but these kids this season, whether it's Bradley, Kwanzaa, McConnell, Clark, they just haven't let us down whenever they've come in. And I knew I was right. Marcus just sent me a screenshot. Daddy Lucho does indeed have the short sleeves and the gloves on. Haha, we love that. Well done, Papa Lucho. Steve G said Gakpo was so cold when he scored. He'll never walk alone. Much love. Yeah, I was delighted for him that he got his goal. Hopefully that will fill him full of confidence, because we need all hands on deck. But look, today we went from 1-0 down and frustration at half time to a 4-1 victory. Not a 2-1 scabby last minute over the line, a 4-1 whooping. I say whooping, I don't mean that disrespectfully to Luton. I mean to our boys for just going and doing it. It's so impressive to watch. And make no mistake, this isn't normal. You are enjoying a halcyon period in Liverpool Football Club's time. Yes, we are up against, however you want to phrase it, a machine in Manchester City. I'm not going to go into a rant about them. But this season, again, after what we've been through last year, after Klopp, let's be honest, Klopp could have quit last summer. But the measure of the man is that he didn't want to leave us in that position. And he went and helped rebuild, got the confidence back. We're top of the league table, and it's in our own hands. And these are days we won't forget. So please don't ever take them for granted, because, you know, football is a cyclical thing. And these are days we should appreciate, every single one of them, because these boys are something else. Tucker Wask said, hard to beat a team that refuses to quit. Love this group of lads. Nearly lost my voice this game, but they did great. Great work as always, Craig. Up the Reds. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, mate. Ooh, Porto have gone 1-0 up. Ooh. Interesting. Porto gone 1-0 up. I think Arsenal will still turn that round at Emirates, but it certainly makes it interesting and adds a bit more pressure to the Arsenal camp. And weirdly, I think they've a better chance in the Champions League than the Premier League. I view Arsenal kind of like us in this season's Champions League, as in kind of almost a free hit. People are expecting Real Madrid or Man City, but there you go. See what I mean, Craig? People just underestimated Endo. Please help me put some respect on his name. Love the show and thank you for all your hard work. Mate, I absolutely love Walturo. Love him. Didn't know what we were getting when we got him. Did love... I think you can often get a good reading of these situations by how the fans from the departing club reacted, and every single one of them sang his praises and understood that, yep, it was a huge loss for them losing their captain, but that it was his dream to come and play in the Premier League. And you know what, mate? He's playing like it was his dream, and that just makes it even more beautiful to be part of, to watch, to enjoy. I don't know how long he has left at the club. Honestly, I don't, but because he's 31, I mean, not because he's not good enough, but I'm going to enjoy every minute of it because he's the type of player that we should all be getting behind because he's living the dream. And thank you again for your support. Liverpool have 100 goals this season. Wow. Didn't know that. There you go, 100 up. Man of the match has to be Harvey Elliott for me. He played a good game, mate. And it was tough not to get him in the poll. I won't lie. We did ask the chat for their options. And, I mean, we nearly have 4,000 votes. So I'm going to leave it up to see if we can get it to 5,000 in the last 4 or 5 minutes of the stream. Craig, now the people will know the true quality of Maka playing up front, said Mervyn. Yep, we did all inquire as to whether we would see more from Alexis McAllister in that advanced position. And again, the confidence is flowing. He's got himself a goal recently, 2 assists today. And the understanding of himself, Gravenberch and Waturo today, I thought was brilliant. And he is such a fighter. I love Alexis' spirit. Love him. I think I've said this before. I'm going to say it again. I think he becomes our Luka Modric. Big shoes, I know, but... So it is all over at the Estadio Dragao in Portugal. It finishes Porto 1, Arsenal 0 in the Champions League. You still fancy Arsenal to turn it around, but Porto will also not be displeased with a 1-0 victory. And they have a lead to take to the Emirates. I knew we would turn up, but I also knew it would be a tough match. Hope Luton stay up. I'm super happy we got the points onto the next game, said Dolly Dude. I think a lot of us have admiration for that Luton Town team and their manager in particular. They are a fighting team. And even today, when they were 3-1, 4-1 down, they kept doing the same things. They kept attacking. They kept trying. And yes, I'm with you. I would be very happy to see Luton Town stay up. Yeah, they're easy to like. And I know we had some problems with their fans at Kenilworth Road singing stuff we don't like and shouldn't be sang, but what they've been through with their captain, who is an absolute gentleman of a man, by the way, Tom Lockyer, and what he has done for his own well-being, you know, in being so open about what he's went through, I find remarkably brave. And yeah, lot to admire about them. They've been through a lot as a club. And fingers crossed, if they go back down, if they can keep that group together, they'll probably come back up again. Sorry, just joined the stream, but are we going to see Nunez on Saturday? Finals on Sunday? I don't know, is the honest answer, mate. I don't know. Salah, I'm a bit more confident we'll see on Sunday, but I hope we see Darwin, but I don't know. Thought Endo was poor. I disagree, Tom. He's a holding midfielder that was, to me, like a man possessed in a good way. I know we all see football differently, and I kind of had to go with somebody earlier on about it, but I don't know what more Waturo can do if that didn't please yourself today. I thought he was great. But to me, if I was voting for man of the match, and I've purposely not had my say until right at the end, I think what you guys are voting on is spot on. I'd go with Alexis McAllister today. I thought he was tremendous, not just because he got 2 assists. He's just a little warrior. And I loved his energy and I loved his fighting spirit out there today. And yeah, right now we're going to end the man of the match poll because nobody's catching him. And with almost, 4,300 votes, Alexis McAllister is your Anfield Agenda man of the match. Wataru Endo and Virgil van Dijk both level with 23% in second place, and Conor Bradley in, I guess, fourth. But yeah, look, I think well deserved for Alexis. And right now, my friends, I'm going to go and record the player ratings video. Please do check it out and let me know your thoughts on it. And don't forget as well to keep an eye out for our extra video that we've added to our matchday content, which is the social media reaction. I react to the funniest or most upbeat posts from social media. If you want to be part of it, just tag us on match days in the future. Thank you again to our sponsors, manscaped.com. Don't forget you can get 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com by scanning that QR code or using our Anfield 20 discount code, all one word. That's 20% off and free shipping. My voice is absolutely on its way out, but I tell you what, I wouldn't change it for a thing. Thank you. Do hit the subscribe button before you head off if you haven't done so. We really appreciate your support. Drop a like. We're at 790 likes. We can get that to 1,000 if we could. That would be great. We will see you tomorrow, but keep an eye out for the player ratings and the social media reaction. Until then, thank you all so much. Thank you to Ben and Connor as well, and our moderator.